Hello everyone, it's Papa Wright. It's time for my monthly creation. And that's one of my favorite times. Although it's cold and snowy outside, boy, my time is really moving on. And I'm here in my studio at home. I spend a lot of time here working. Matter of fact, I had to put some of my stuff up. My wife, she moved me in the living room because I didn't have enough room back in my studio. That's so much stuff back there. But today I'm going to use one of my favorite instruments, and these are called African log drums. This is a low sound. This has kind of high sound, and I'm using the kind of soft melodies here. And then for my melody bells, I'm using, these are called melody bells because you play melody on them. It's not like bells. I'm using a little bit harder mallets. And then I'm using for my small tom-tom, this is a really small tom-tom here, floor tom, I really love it. Then I'm going to use my soft mallets to get that kind of timpani sound. Well, this is Black History Month. Oh, one more thing. I'm going to use one of the smallest percussion instruments. And all the percussion instruments, this is one of the smallest ones. And this instrument here, police whistle. Now people say, well, how come this isn't a percussion instrument? A percussion instrument is anything you strike or you scrape, or you tap. Well, this is a percussion instrument because of the little ball inside of this whistle. When you blow the whistle, the ball strikes up against the side, and that makes the sound. So I had to decide what kind of sound that I was looking for. So, believe it or not, it's all kind of different kinds of whistles. This whistle here is called a police whistle here. Like that. Then I have another whistle I had at the side, the siren whistle. Let me see if I got it up. Well, that didn't sound too good. Then I sound believe it or not, my Scotland police whistle. No, not the kind of sound I was looking for. But I came up with this here, the samba whistle. Yeah, that gives me that sound, that samba sound. So since this is Black History Month, I'm going to play something a little bit Afrocentric, and I'm going to call this piece Manjaro. It's named after a mountain in Africa, Kilimanjaro, so I'm going to call this piece Manjaro. And I'm using my cowbell, of course, my standby, my drum machine, and African rhythm. So hope you enjoy it. Manjaro. Until next month, my friends, I'll see you here in my studio, home studio here, working on new pieces. Peace and blessings to everyone. Hello, everyone. It's Papa Wright. And you know, when you see Papa Wright on the 15th, it's time for me to do one of my original pieces. Now, you know what they say, time really flies, and they're right. I started doing these pieces, I believe it was last May on the 15th. And I said I would do these until they get a vaccine. And here it is, March the 15th, and they got a vaccine already, giving it out to people. And the good news, matter of fact, this is a vaccine, they got 3 vaccines. I said 1, but they got 3. And all of them are great. And believe it or not, Jackie and I, we both had our vaccine. I've had both of mine, and Jackie has both of her vaccine. So this is kind of like a joyous occasion for me and Jackie, boy, because when Jackie got her last one, we really felt good. When I got mine, I felt good. So the name of this piece that I'm going to play today is called Joy. And instead of stopping, I said I was going to stop once they get the vaccine, but this has been so much fun and giving me a chance to really reach down inside of me and be creative, that I've decided I'm going to go a little longer. And it's given me a chance to be creative at home and be able to use my imagination just by myself. You know? So, and that's a wonderful thing. Good. And the good news is that I've been hearing from people from all over the different places. Matter of fact, believe it or not, I heard from somebody all the way from Russia. Can you believe that? I mean, I was shocked. What? From Russia? Yeah, from Russia. Encouraging me to keep it going. So that was wonderful. And so I just want to thank people from Russia and all over the country. And I want to thank the people here that for every month for listening in on Papa Wright, saying what I got to say, what I got to be creative with. And especially all my friends here in St. Louis. Thank you. And every place. I'm not only St. Louis, but every place, thank you. Well, that's enough talking. So the name of this piece I'm going to play is called Joy. Now, what I'm going to use today is the wind gong, the multi cowbells, or go-go bells. I'm sorry, I said cowbells. And I'm going to use the tongue drum. This is a 6-inch tongue drum, and this is in the key of G. This is a 12-inch tongue drum, and this is in the key of D. So they sound really wonderful together. And the name of this piece, that I'm going to call it Joy. So I hope you enjoy. friends, peace and blessings. And most of all, stay safe. Hello everyone, it's Papa Wright, and it's time for me to do one of my original percussion pieces. Well, the instruments that I'm going to use today, I'm going to use a singing bowl, barrel trees, box drum, rollo toms, and the instrument here I'm going to sit on is called a marimba, and the old standby, the drum machine. I can always depend on my drum machine. Well, after thinking about this piece, most of my pieces I play, they're usually kind of melodic, like I always come in with some kind of melodic sound. But this piece is kind of avant-garde-ish. I feel it's kind of loose, like with different colors and texture. So I couldn't think of a name for this particular piece that I'm going to do today. So after thinking about it for a while, I said, I know what I'm going to call this piece. It Is What It Is. So the name of this piece is called It Is What It Is. Hope you enjoy it. Until next week, my friends, peace and blessings. Hello, everyone. It's Papa Wright. And you know when you see Papa Wright on the 15th, it's time for me to do one of my original pieces. Well, today I'm going to use a drum here. And this drum here is called a hand pan because you play it with your hand. But when I play it, I like to use sticks because when you play with your hands, for me, I see a lot of drummers play with their hands, it gives me kind of slapping sound. I don't like that slapping sound. I like these melodies here. It gives a nice, clean sound. Now, one of the questions a lot of people have been asking me about is this drum here. These two drums the same. Well, this drum here is called, well, I said again, a hand pan, and it's in the key of D minor. This drum here is called a turn drum, and this one here is in the key of D major. This is minor, this is major, and this drum is so different because this is called a Gouda double again, and it's called a Gouda double because this is in the key of A major, and I can flip this drum over like this, and it changes keys. This is in the key of G major. This has single tongues, and this one has double tongues. So this is called a Gouda double. So I'm going to play the hand pan. Now, one of the things I've heard my buddy JD say a lot, you have to, in New York, you have to do for yourself. You can't sit around. So I decided to name a piece called For Self. So this piece is called For Self. Hope you enjoy it. So my friends, until next month, peace and blessings.